Chris, go.
Hi, John Dwyer here, and I've been privileged to speak at Gary Schuler's event today, which is the business marketplace in Melbourne. And I'm here at the moment in an empty auditorium, but this was packed, jam-packed, with over 100 business owners here today, and full marks to Gary. I've got to tell you that I've spoken all around Australia and indeed overseas, and I know that every speaker says this, but this was just a knockout. This was a real knockout for me today, because I saw that what Gary's created with the business marketplace is a unique environment. It's one where everyone in this room, the whole 100 people here, were proactive. And the reason I've got the inflection in my voice like I have at the moment is because it did blow me away. Most of the business meetings that you have, where there might be 50 or 60 or 100 business owners in there, you might find that half of them are proactive and they want to help people, and the other half are just sitting back and just taking it all in. That wasn't the case. Gary's able to, I don't know, the dynamics of this environment that he's created with the business marketplace is that everyone seems to be giving, and everyone was willing to help each other. So Gary creates through the day a couple of guest speakers, and I was one today. I spoke about marketing and direct response marketing, but he also goes around the room himself and creates a workshop environment. And so he gets not each, but quite a number of the individuals that come to the actual meeting to get up and explain how they can help others in the room. And it's just a dynamic atmosphere, and I haven't seen that too often. As I said, I see a lot of these sorts of business groups whereby there are some proactive people, but most people are just sitting back and they're reactive. The other thing that I have to take my hat off to Gary is that it just ran to a really nice, tight schedule, and you don't find that too often too. So he's a pretty good ringmaster, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, everybody who came, hopefully they liked a couple of my dad jokes, but everyone who came, I think, would walk away with a bit of a spring in their step, because Gary, as the Bert Newton style ringmaster, just doesn't let anything ever drift off into, conservatism. Everything is dynamic and everything is really gung-ho throughout the day, and everyone who left here today would have been leaving with their head spinning. I'd just like to say thank you to Gary. It was a real pleasure to talk at this event, and if you're a business owner and you're looking for a vibrant atmosphere to help grow your business and be exposed to pretty good speakers, pretty good presenters, and a whole lot of money-making ideas, then get yourself into the business marketplace. I couldn't recommend it highly enough.